One of the many things that dropped after we record one of these was our first look at the highly anticipated, I think it's safe to say that, Kobe 11. Rumored to be designed by Tink. Hatfield.
Supposedly.
I think it might be like he kind of tweaked it. He didn't actually build the whole thing.
Well, you know how Big Man of Steel was like this, where it was directed by whoever, right? And then
yeah, but produced by Christopher Nolan.
But he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
that's how I think this might have been.
Yes, because
they just threw his name on it and like.
Yeah.
That way it'll get people going.
Yeah, because when it was announced that Tink was going to be involved with the Kobe 11, I instantly said, great, we're going to get raw materials on a Kobe. Because Tink doesn't F around with this crap.
Actually, if you look back on the two models that he did previously, it was the 29 and the 28, neither of which had raw materials.
There's a 28? Oh, no. You're right. The 28 didn't. I missed the 28 and I went to the
29.
It wasn't even called the 27.
Oh,
it was the 2009, right?
No. The 2009. No, the 28 was a shroud, the zipper one.
I know, but the one before that, it wasn't called the 27. What was it called?
Oh,
it was a year.
Hold on.
Whatever year it came out.
That was the 2012.
Yes, 2012. That's right. I skipped all kinds of years, but yeah, that one had raw materials.
That one had plastic with leather put on top of it.
Okay,
in a couple areas.
But even when he doesn't use raw materials, it's pretty drastic, right? And I would say the 29 is the new age raw material.
And that's what this Kobe 11 reminds me of. It reminds me of a sleek sock. Really? So you don't like it? You don't like it?
Well, the first images we saw were the GS ones, right?
Yeah, those were clean. Okay.
It looked like the 29 upper with plastic over it.
No, it didn't.
That's what it looked like to me.
No, it looked like a lot of layers. It looked to me that they wove or weaved or knitted the shit out of the upper, like the 29.
It definitely was one piece.
Well, yeah, for sure. But like that's what I'm saying though, is that when you look at if we're looking at the 29, it looks like a thick piece of cloth. Right? Versus the Flynet, which looks like a bunch of yarn strands glued to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where I thought that the Kobe 11 was like, yo, they're finally like doing a sock upper like the 29 did. So I thought that they were doing it proper this time instead of half-assed like what they did with the Flynet stuff in the 8 or in the 9 and 10.
Look very similar to the 8 to me.
This is something that bothers me a lot with complaints from consumers, is that this shoe looks like this shoe or this shoe looks like that shoe or whatever, right? And I said this before in a previous Trash Talk, where if you just black out the silhouette of all of these shoes made since 2011,
look the same.
Yeah, they all look the same, dude. They all have the same shape. It doesn't even matter what brand or what model or anything. They literally all look the same. And it's because there's no layers, like you said, which is again something like I would be excited too, but I've known that the last time Tink used good materials was not good materials, raw materials was back in 2012. It wasn't. I was expecting something different, but that's where I would complain a little bit, is that when you were expecting something different because a different head is in the charge, and all we got was more of the same.
Yeah, I guess I was just hoping for like a 4. I mean, the 4 had layers.
Yeah.
With synthetics, right?
That's when
I was hoping that we were getting a 4.
That's when they started
with like
moving
leather and like maybe performance woven upper. Like, how cool would that have been?
It would have been dope. How do you feel that Nike is going with, because this is what they do. They have, let's just focus on the Kobe line for right now, because we could do this to all other lines. But so we have the Kobe, right?
Right.
And then there's the Elite version, right? And then there's the EXT models. And then there's a lifestyle model.
Wait, aren't those the same?
No. The EXTs are the signature shoe with different uppers, premium materials. And then the lifestyle is a lifestyle like a Volk sole.
And
all
okay,
that
you're
stuff,
right?
So, yeah.
But that's almost like a totally different shoe.
No, I know. Like you've seen the LeBron 13. They don't even look anything like the 13s, right?
They look like the Westbrook Zero.
They look like trash.
Yeah.
So what do you think about all that? Because that, to me, that's just like the dumbest, like overkill. Like you're wasting resources and money and all that. Because this is just outlet-bound crap, right? Instead of just making one dope sneaker. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think?
Well, I almost feel like it was a knee-jerk reaction to all the crap selling out. Like I remember when it was like the Kobe 8, the black and yellow.
Oh yeah.
It came out.
Yeah.
And it was out.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they were like, "Wow, the next colorway doesn't release for another month," because they thought we're just gonna have the sulfur, that was called the sulfur colorway, and that was just gonna ride us out to the next one. But it sold out instantly. So I think they were like, okay, for the next time we're gonna have a bunch of different versions to where you can get the Kobe, you could still have Kobe's on your feet, no matter what.
Oh, so that's why you think there's different levels?
Yeah, okay. That's what I feel like Nike took that because they were like, wow, we put, because the Kobe 8 black and yellow was a general release colorway. They made a lot of them.
Yeah.
And they were probably like,
I was surprised
all these people aren't wearing these for basketball. That's impossible. I think they just want Kobe's on their feet. Something on their feet that Kobe is related to. So then that's what spawned this new wave of lifestyle EXT crap, because people just, Nike thought people just want a name on their feet. And so that's what happened, and I think they're like, here you go.
Would you, just looking at the EXT and then the signature hoop line, which one would you prefer to hoop in?
To hoop in?
Yeah, so take the,
on the Kobe line?
Yeah, so say the most recent one, the Kobe, or no, let's go back to the Kobe 9, because that was like everybody's favorite, right? So take the Kobe 9 Elite, and then take the Kobe 9 EXT. You remember what those look like?
Yeah.
They're like leathered.
Yeah.
All that shit. Which one would you want to hoop in?
Probably the hoop version, the regular one.
The Flynet ones.
Yes, but this Kobe 10, I would switch it.
Why?
I don't like the textile mesh on the Kobe 10.
Well, that's because it's plastic. It's not
I know,
it's not really
but the
mesh.
Kobe 10 EXT
Was leather.
has not just leather, but some nice leather.
Yeah.
And that is the closest thing to a 4 that we've seen. The 10 EXT, it's a little bit more mid.
But then there's also the Kobe 10 Elite and Flynet one, though.
Yeah, but
So you don't want
that's
those?
like marginally better than the 9 Elite. Like the Flynet used on it.
I wouldn't even say it. It's like the same shit.
Okay, it's the same.
Yeah.
Back to the Kobe 11. Do you think that's the 11, or is that the 11 low, or the 11 non-elite?
I don't know, man. So, I think if Nike was smart, they would just put one f***ing shoe
Yeah,
out.
it'd be nice if that was.
But we've already seen that there's going to be an EM version.
Oh yeah.
Because if you visit WearTesters,
the EM version.
Yeah, those ones I don't like. They look like it didn't look like a mentality to me. It looked like their CrossFit shoe. Like it just looked funny. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, the Kobe 9 EM was really good. Actually, probably better than the Kobe 9.
I wouldn't say better.
You liked it better.
Well, I liked the materials just because it wasn't like full of glue, you know. But it's also cheaper. So.
Right.
You know, logically, why spend more for nothing different? You know.
I mean, let's be honest. Kobe 9 didn't have real Flynet.
Neither did the Kobe 10.
It was like if it looked like a kid's project where they put paper and then macaroni on top. Instead of macaroni, it was.
That's exactly what it was. It was Flynet. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it was good. It worked, but it wasn't Flynet.
Yeah. But
whereas the Kobe 9 EM was really good.
That's what I'm saying with the Kobe 11, though, is that it looks like it's actually like a material.
So. Hopefully.
For all we know, because the Kobe 10 images, I thought that was really mesh, too. And I was like, hopefully they're not f***ing with us. And then it's not mesh. Remember that? And I was like, hopefully it's not just mesh glued onto plastic. And guess what it was? Mesh glued on the plastic.
Right.
And it's garbage.
The good news in all this is that we're probably going to get the Kobe a little early because he's...
Yeah, because he's retiring.
Not just he's retiring, but he might not finish this season because he might get injured. That's what's going to happen.
Why would you jinx him like that?
Why would I jinx? I'm allowed to jinx him. I've given so much money to the Lakers organization. And plus, he's playing 36 minutes a game. He's bound to break down. Right now, as we speak right now, literally right now, he's playing with the stomach flu in Canada.
But that's Kobe, though. That's
on a road. I know. If it was any other season, he's not playing. But he's giving the fans what they want. He's going to break down, dude.
This is his last hurrah, so he's trying to give everybody a show.
Yeah, but it's naive to think he's going to play 82 games. He won't. And hopefully he plays enough games to where we actually get to see him in the Kobe 11.
That's the whole plan,
because then, if he doesn't, let's just be honest, it's going to be like the Jordan 15.
Yeah. Well, it'll be kind of like the, was it the Kobe 9 where we saw like Nick Young wear it first, or was it the Kobe 10? I think it was the Kobe 10.
No, I think it was the Kobe 9. Yeah, because the Kobe 9 had stitches on it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. So it'll be like that, where it's like, you know what I mean?
I think
it's
it'd be more like the 15, dude.
It's like a team shoe, I guess.
Reggie Miller wore the 15.
Hey, Reggie Miller, everybody wore the 15 though.
Dude.
Ray Allen wore the 15.
No one liked Reggie Miller.
No, I didn't like Reggie Miller, but he's a good shooter.
Did anyone like Reggie Miller?
I did know a guy in high school.
Do you still know him?
No.
There you go.
But that was his favorite player.
I bet you he was an a-hole on the court.
He wasn't no Reggie.
I play with a lot of people who like to play like James Harden.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, that's the thing though, is that he liked Reggie Miller, but he didn't play anything like him.
That's just
it's just like me. I like Michael Jordan. I played nothing like the guy.
So what do you think the price of the Kobe 11 is going to be? Because
I think it's going to be overpriced. That's
you think it'll be like? I think it'll be like 200 flat.
I don't know about that, but
I think so.
I think it'll be around 180 to 200.
I think 200, and then the EM. Because what was the Kobe 9 Elite? 200.
Was it 200?
200.
Okay.
And then the Kobe 9 EM was like 140.
150.
Well, okay, 150.
So
I think it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, probably. That's the only positive that we can see out of all of these, like the new models for the signature lines from Nike, is that they've kind of reached their cap of what people are willing to pay. So
yeah, I think they proved that with the 29.
The Jordan 29.
Yeah, I mean, just people. It was a fantastic shoe.
Yeah.
Straight up, no one's paying $225 for it, and in fact. When I see people in the 29, it's the Riverwalk or the all-black colorway. And guess what? Both those hit outlets for $179.
No, I know, but that's the thing that really is frustrating, because you can't get a hold of the market. And it must be really frustrating for the brands too, because they're selling retros for $220, and they can't sell a performance, like a high pinnacle performance model for $220.
It's easy. It's easy, Chris. Jordan wore the retros.
No, it doesn't even, dude.
It's gotta be.
He didn't wear those maroons in a game.
He wore them in a commercial.
That's it. Like that's not the real thing.
Bro, I bet people are crazy about what Michael.
That's stupid.
I know. I read a story.
Those sweater 7 things are sitting.
Which ones?
The sweaters.
Yeah, he didn't wear those, did he?
He wore the sweater. Who cares?
Okay.
No. And then these right here, the Aquas, they're sitting right now. He wore those in an actual game. He wore those in the All-Star game.
Yeah, but these came close to another retro. Those people are more excited for the maroons. We're pointing to the maroons.
But yeah, we're pointing.
People were waiting for this and not getting this. And plus, the 8 isn't a big seller anyways. Playoff 8 sat.
These are fucking dope. Look at these.
In your opinion.
Look at them. Look at them.
This one's better.
No, this is sick. You know?
These are cleaner to me.
Well,
and plus,
yeah, this is more the silhouette, rockable, I guess.
People like the 6 more than the 8. That's what it is.
I don't know.
The playoff 8 sat. The hair 8 sat.
Yeah, but those are, I don't know. And those are classics, though. Those are championship shoes. Those are championship shoes. Look at championship number 1, championship number 3. Come on. Like you.
Right. But he beat Barkley, but he beat Magic in this one. So,
still.
I mean.
Still, it's.
What were we talking about before we went on this dumb tangent?
I don't know. I think we're supposed to be talking about the Kobe 11s.
But what I'm trying to say is that people buy weird crap just because Jordan wore it or somehow is directly affiliated with it. For example, I read that someone bought 2-gallon jar of Michael Jordan's barbecue sauce, special promotion from McDonald's back in the early 90s.
Really?
Yeah, on eBay for a lot of money. I don't want to put a price, but it was definitely a couple $1,000s.
So then why doesn't Kobe have the same thing? Kobe is the next best thing to
people
Jordan.
hate Kobe.
Really?
Not a soul in this world. Like maybe there's like less than 2% people in this world hate Michael Jordan. Because I've kind of read that some people don't like him and whatever. Like people hate Kobe. People have hated him his whole career because he's trying to
really like him right now.
Right now, because he's retiring.
So they're cheering me in like sayonara or something?
Y'all talking about us bandwagoning on the Warriors? First of all, we live in the Bay. Second of all, he wore a Dookie old school orange and blue Warriors. I know. That was a bad time in war.
I know.
So why are you calling us bandwagoners? What do you know about Bobby Sura? What is his first name? Adano Foyle?
Yeah.
Adano Foyle had a clause in his contract where if he won MVP, he won $500,000. Only Don Nelson could pull off a contract like that, okay?
Adano Foyle's a Warrior legend.
Oh, he used to get shit screamed at him at Oracle that was nasty. Like, anyways, so why are you calling us bandwagoners when y'all posting on Instagram that Kobe did this and this and this for you? Like I've been sitting here I remember I cried when my mom's boyfriend told me that Kobe got accused of rape.
Really?
Yeah, dude, because back in the day, the Kobe Shaq beef, if you were into the Lakers, you were either on Kobe's side.
Oh, so it was a Civil War type thing.
Yeah, it was like that.
Okay.
You're either on Kobe's side or you were on Shaq's side.
Okay.
You loved them both and you wanted them to play together, but you were like, Shaq needs to get better shape or Kobe needs to pass the ball. And I was on Kobe's side for sure because I was young.
I'm not a Kobe hater.
Right.
But I'm not a Kobe fan either. I respect him.
Exactly, right.
So, and same thing with Shaq, is that I'm not a fan of Shaq either. So that whole beef I thought was dumb.
Are you guys going to get the Kobe 11 and why? Are you going to get it because it's his last sneaker he's probably going to wear? Or are you going to get it because you're genuinely excited about it?
Nobody gives a fuck about the 14s. And that was the last one that he wore.
Oh, you're right.
He legit wore those too. That wasn't even like, there's no question about that one. People are all on the 13s, but he won the ring in the 14s. And people still don't like those, even though that's a sexy ass shoe.
You think?
Oh man, they're beautiful.
All right.
I think they're beautiful.
Let us know. I wish I had the Men in Black flash in front of your eyes thing where it just like erases your memory for the past whatever minutes or hours or days you want it, because I just want to forget that trailer even happened.
It's a mess, but hey, don't even worry about it.